Hai guys, saya Dewa, pakar kereta sewa mewah anda. Welcome to the podcast of Rentwheels guys. So hari ini adalah hari yang bersejarah guys, sebab Dewa sendiri jadi host dalam Rentwheels podcast. Today we have a special guest lah guys. I like to call this guest insurance mogul, sebab dia tahu semua benda tentang insurans. So, let me introduce my humble guest today, Miss Kavitha.
Hi.
Can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Very special, you said, right? Because first time, right? As mentioned, I'm Kavitha. I'm actually an agency manager running my own insurance agency for the past 13 years. Yeah, I'm in the industry for 13 years, but handling the agency at about 2 years now. Yeah, so for now I jual insurance and also offer career opportunities to people who also want to embark dalam the same industry lah. Yeah.
13 years a long time. So
Yeah.
macam-macam dah sudah melalui lah
Yeah. Banyak problem, banyak sukses, ada banyak story lah dalam 13 tahun ini. Yeah.
Biasalah tu kan, kalau kita jalan bisnes memang macam-macam, you know, so many problems and everything you gotta pass through. Okay. Alright, so I guess we have a good guest lah guys today, you know. So today I nak tahu sikit benda tentang insurans, sebab Dewa ni pakar kereta je. Dalam kita punya show kan guys, I will bring a lot of people, macam-macam bidang punya orang, untuk explain diorang punya lifestyle, diorang punya cerita. So kita boleh belajar lah satu dua benda daripada diorang. Okay, Miss Kavitha, I notice you punya baju ada cakap Connect X.
Yes.
Boleh tahu tak ini apa maksud ni?
Okay, Connect X is saya punya agency lah. So the moment you dah step near dia jadi agent, lepas tu you jadi, once you have a team member join you, you build the business together and you actually manage to form a team and run the business for X number of years, you can then form an agency. So once you have an agency, adalah banyak orang nama dia lain-lain lah. So mine is Connect X. So why Connect X is because saya banyak value people punya relationship. I always look forward to build connections with people. So the X means is always multiply. So that is why my team name is called Connect X. So I hope to connect with more people through this agency lah.
Connecting more people.
Yeah.
Okay, so nama actually is for the right matlamat lah.
Yeah, of course,
okay,
of course.
X is for multiply.
Multiply.
Very good
Yes,
name. Very good name.
High five.
Alright, Miss Kavitha. Cuba you explain sikit kepada follower kita kat luar sana lah.
Okay.
Apa you punya interest untuk masuk dalam bidang insurans ni? Apa yang tarik you untuk masuk dalam bidang insurans ni?
Okay.
How did the mogul start lah?
Mogul, okay, actually to be honest, sebelum saya join dalam bidang ini, I am very passionate towards teaching people. I love to educate people. So I did my degree in biotech, then I went into venturing my masters in engineering science, and I was in an industry where I teach people, lecture people. So while I was in the industry, masa I dalam how to say, in a zone where I was a student lah. Masa student manalah ada income, there's no income. So especially bila you buat masters, you are in the age where many other people are earning income but you are actually still studying. So during that time, I did many part-time job during my journey in studying masters lah. So I used to do photography, that was my passion. Then also besides that, I also did teaching. I teach piano. So when I was in these two industry, I realised one thing. Saya akan only make money when I'm physically present. But sometimes when you fall ill or student don't turn up, you don't really earn any income. So at the point of time, I was teaching, I was studying, so much of time was just exhausted like that. And then of course I have no choice lah. When I used to do all this, my father, who's actually the mentor and also my life coach lah, he was in the business for 42 years now.
Oh, same insurance business?
Yeah. So okay. 42 years now. So he see lah, they say
42 years
42 years. Yeah.
Legend lah guys tu.
Yeah, so if I'm the mogul, he's the legend lah. So he was 42 years in the business now, but back then 13 years ago, yeah, he saw me always love to talk to people lah. I suka ajar orang, I suka cakap dengan orang. He said, kenapa you nak cakap without for free? Why might as well you talk and earn some money lah?
He's right.
Yeah, so he brought me to the business, and also that got me thinking lah. Thinking meaning, which father would bring their own daughter to the business if this business is not a good business? So that was one of the point where I decided, okay lah, let's just give it a shot. So while I was trying and doing this business, I felt that the feedback was pretty okay, was
You
good.
could connect lah with the business. That's the name. Okay.
So it was good. That means I got good feedback. Of course, this business has its own challenges, but those are the challenges that I could deal with lah. Then eventually, fast forward 13 years now, no regrets, but I actually love it. That is the history behind why I actually joined this business. And one of the beauty of this is you can actually earn income not being physically present in the business. So that kept me going. And the first few years was just more part-time basis. But after a few years, I noticed that there are times that I don't actually work, but the income still comes in. Then I felt, okay, this was connecting to me more. And that is how I actually embarked into this business lah.
Very nice, very nice. You're right when you say kalau kita kena pergi kerja hari-hari untuk dapat duit itu, it's hard lah.
Of course,
betul tak?
of course.
So the business can jalan by itself and you can make money. Yang tu kita cakap baik lah. Alright. So you were saying you're into photography and all. Macam Dewa, I'm in a business, I pun ada photographer, videographers, because we're dealing with cars. So kita kena ambil video yang cantik, gambar yang cantik. So I know it's very important for photographers. So I'm just interested to know, when you were with your career of photography, what did you do? You said you made money with it?
I did. Actually, in the industry, if you're talking about 13 years ago or 15 years ago, there are very less female photographers. Very less. You can actually pick handful of them. And masa tu tak ada Facebook, it's just Friendster, I think.
Back in the days.
Then people don't really focus so much on photography, because you only can really see people who are truly passionate about photos in the industry. So I loved it. Again, I think it was just from young, I used to see my dad doing it. So I liked it, and I did. And also another thing is there are less female in the industry. Having said that, there is less Indian female in the industry. So I think I stood out a little bit in that way. So what kind of photography I did? I did weddings, I did events, I also did like pre-wedding photo shoot, and then sometimes I also did car photo shoot, bike photo shoot, just for the fun of it, just to explore. But that was fun. But now the market has saturated lah. It's a different ball game.
Photography lah, not videography lah.
No, not videography lah. Photography.
There's two different game lah. Photography dengan videography pun lain-lain lah.
Of course.
Betul tu. And you said you were into piano. So untuk Dewa ni, I memang tak musical lah. Dari dulu pun I tak musical lah. Tapi I selalu envy tau bila orang boleh main muzik, gitar. Dulu I cuba main gitar, tapi tak jadi. Memang I punya cikgu masa tu yang ajar pun dia cakap no hope lah. So I straight away threw away my things. So you're in piano. How far did you go, and are you good? Can you play a lot of music?
Back in the days, I think for that also like many years lah I belajar piano. Rasanya I start dalam bila saya umur 11 sampai my teacher passed away lah. I think when I was 27 or 28, every Sunday I dedicate my time. So I dah nak dekat-dekat habis the last thing, which was grade 8 lah. They say grade 8, the final thing.
Is that the highest?
That's the highest. Highest. After that you do diploma and degree.
Wow.
So
for piano also they have diploma and degree.
So that is more for people nak masuk dalam industry music professionally lah. So for me, again, I joined. One is the passion. I suka piano. Another one, I can also make money out of it lah. That is also why I wanted to continue doing. So until grade 8 was good enough for me to take off. So when my teacher passed away, that thing just stopped, and I got into other things lah eventually. But I still enjoy playing.
You still play?
I still do play.
Okay.
That is it's been going on lah.
Okay, so kita kembali pada soalan tadi You are in the insurance industry. So how do you, like a lot of people when they hear about insurance, macam saya lah, they want dulu bila orang datang cerita pasal insurance, saya lari dulu. So I mean, no offense.
No, it happens.
It happens, right?
It happens.
So I wonder, I'm sure you also have staff under you, right?
Yeah, I do.
What is your position actually?
Okay, so I'm actually an agency manager, or in the company we are known as group manager.
Group managers.
Yeah, so that is the highest hierarchy when it comes to building an agency lah.
I see.
In the insurance, so you start as an agent, and then you build the business in terms of sales lah. Sales dulu, jual insurance. Then lepas tu you invite team members, people who wants to also be like you. Nak jual insurance. Then when you have a small team, you become a middle manager. They call it unit manager. Unit manager. Then there's another few years of process where you bring in good volume of sales, maintain the sales in terms of making sure your clients are good paymaster. There are many KPIs to it lah. Then after that, with X number of team people, with X number of volume of business, you break away and you can open your own company lah. That's the Connect X.
I see.
So currently we are known as group managers lah.
Group managers.
Group manager. Yeah.
Alright. So Miss Kavitha, before we continue further, as you know, this is a car show.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, saya nak tanya sikit benda lah.
Boleh.
Pasal kereta lah.
Boleh.
Okay? I want to know, I'm curious.
Yes.
So is our followers juga.
I'm sure.
So, what is the worst experience you have had with a car that you have driven?
Worst experience
yang tak baik lah. The worst lah.
With a car
dengan kereta. Maybe it could be the car you drove,
worst experience, I think my first car was a Vitara, Suzuki Vitara.
Okay.
Yeah, so that car was...
Can I fit into that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's a 2-door with the tire behind the car.
Okay.
Suzuki Vitara. It's very ancient lah. I can say like a dinosaur car. So I had that. Then I think bad experience, I would say the car gets heated up. And then overheat. And then being a female, you macam panic lah. You don't know what to do. Those are like the challenging experiences.
I think not only female, a lot of people have that problem.
But, that's true. But I think generally, I'm not being sexist or biased about this, but I think male can handle car-related issues a little bit more easier compared to female. I think lah. I speak for myself lah, not for other people lah.
I cannot agree because then
then everybody will be I don't know what kind of comments I'm gonna get.
No problem. So what is your best experience with a car? Maybe you got a car that you love,
Of course, the best experience is definitely the car that I got.
A car that you bought?
Yeah, a car that I bought.
Okay, what is that car?
Okay, I currently drive a Mercedes GLC 300.
Wow. Nice.
So I bought that in the year of 2021 September.
Okay.
In between, after my Vitara.
MCO time tu?
Yeah.
MCO time
finishing lah. MCO lah. MCO was 2020. Finishing MCO was 2021.
Okay.
So I think it is a dream car lah. Always I loved a Mercedes. I think Mercedes holds a very classy image. So I loved it, and it has been my dream. And because I always enjoyed driving a SUV, so I settled in GLC 300 lah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
It's a proud moment for me.
Yeah. Proud.
Yeah.
And you're right. Business people must drive a good car.
Of course.
Right? Because the first impression.
Yeah.
The car that you drive gives you a first impression, gives you a good impression, and you also feel happy driving a nice car. Right? It's like an achievement.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I agree to the second point that you say, the feel good, the achievement. Yeah. So every single day you work very hard. You nak kereta, when you take your car, you feel so nice. Earlier with the Suzuki Vitara, of course that are all little achievement, but it's nothing like you have a dream car.
Betul.
So in the progress, I drove an X-Trail. That also I had fairly a lot of bad experiences. Sampai engine pun kena tukar.
Oh my god.
Tapi all the steps I took, I managed to get hold of the dream car that I have, and the feel good that comes with it take you to another level lah. Then you nak kerja extra, or you nak build an impression with other people, I think the car carries a huge weightage also lah.
Very nice. Very nicely put. So macam Dewa pun, I suka banyak kereta. I'm actually a car guy, guys. So dari kecil-kecil pun I dream of cars, all type of cars. So I was lucky enough Tuhan tolonglah guys. Dewa managed to find a business that allows me to buy semua kereta ni, pakai dan juga sewa. So ini kena thank you pada Tuhan je lah. Betul tak Kavitha?
Yeah,
so
of course,
in our life,
yeah, definitely.
apa-apa kita buat pun, we have to be thankful.
Definitely,
Right?
yeah.
Yes, that's right.
It's very nice to see that you also have achieved what you wanted to do since you were a kid, right?
Thank you.
And you never knew you would build a business relating to what you love. Yeah.
Bila masa kecil tu tak tahu pun, tapi the dream was there lah.
Nice.
That one day I want to drive all these cars, you know.
Nice.
So for me, like each category of cars, like you like SUV, I pun suka SUV, but I also like sport car. I also like sedan. I like convertibles. You know? I like the whole thing. I like the whole thing.
I got too many cars in line lah.
So you know, it's good.
Nice.
And I think about it from where I started, and now I'm here. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I'm also thankful.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, Kavitha, back to your industry.
Yep.
You said you have a lot of staffs. How many staffs do you have?
We don't call it staff, like because staff means is somebody that is managing like your back end work in the office.
Okay.
So like that, I have two working for me.
Okay.
And but agents, we call it agents or team members lah.
agents.
Yeah,
Okay.
agent sounds like some secret agent, so I always call them team members lah.
Team members,
Team
okay.
members. So I have about 23 team members at
Wow.
present.
Okay.
I aspire to grow at least 50. That is the next benchmark lah.
50, eh?
50.
Alright, wish you all the luck.
Thank you,
Good
thank
luck
you.
for that.
Yeah, it's just an opportunity to be given to them because this is a wonderful career opportunity.
Okay.
So I macam 13 years ago I started tak ada clue how to make it, not sure. Of course with the guidance I have, at the end of the day the discipline, the hard work came from me.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I can do it in this number, I would like to give the same thing back to other people who looking forward to build a career out of this
You're right.
industry.
You're
Yeah.
right. So my next question is, untuk dapatkan agent yang you cakap tadi, what is the skill you look for? Bila you nak cari agent, what do you look for lah? How should they be so that diorang boleh buat business insurance?
Okay, that's a very good question actually. Having said dah 13 tahun dalam industri ini, beginning time bila I start to do this activity of what we call recruitment lah. Recruitment activity, we are taught to learn to pick people who are like pandai cakap lah, extrovert lah, ada inilah, ada itulah. There's so many things that ada criteria that we are taught to pick. But in my experience so far, there's only one thing that one person should have lah.
Only one thing.
Only one thing.
What is it?
Is the desire to make sure you want to achieve your dream. That's
Beautiful.
the only thing. Yeah.
That is the secret to berjaya dalam kerjaya.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Kalau tak ada the desire, it's a saying like people say you bring the horse to the pond but you cannot force it to drink, right? The water. So similarly, you can actually bring many people who sometimes you tengok ada quality. Wow, this person can really channel with people, boleh communicate. Knowledge wise is like you teach little bit, very fast they can pick it up. Tapi when it comes to that one essence, if they don't have it, then no matter what you do, they will never ever get close to that. They will give up halfway. Yeah, so the strong desire, when I see a person, it can be any kind of person. They can be at the worst state. Maybe the upbringing was challenging. Maybe they were not taught to have education as much. You know, maybe they have communication issue. All that boleh polish. Actually, all that can be sorted. But the desire to achieve your dream must always be there. What we call is a burning desire. Yeah.
The core must be the desire.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides the desire, in terms of characteristic, because semua business pun will require a different type of characteristic,
Of
right?
course.
So for an insurance agent, what kind of characteristic should they have?
Must have, huh? Okay, I would say patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
Number one. Patience.